You might find some leftover Chinese food in there.
Yeah, and if anybody bothers me, I can stab them with them. Yeah.
It's a long time.
So this man, he pulls over to the side of the road after a police cruiser flashes him to do it. How long have you been riding around without a taillight? Asked the officer. Oh, no, the man screamed and jumped out of his car. Wait till my family finds out. Where is your family? The officer says. Well, they're in the trailer that was hitched to the car. This guy in a grocery store, he notices a woman with a 3-year-old girl sitting in a little cart. As they pass the cookie section, the little girl screams for cookies. And the mother says, now, Missy, we only have a few more aisles to go. Don't throw a fit. It won't be long. In the candy aisle, the little girl's whining for candy. And the mother says, there, Missy, don't cry. 2 more aisles. We'll be checking out. When they get to the checkout stand, the little girl howls for some gum. And the mother says, Missy, we'll be done in 5 minutes. And then you can go home and have a bottle and a nice snooze. In the parking lot, this man stops the woman to compliment her. I couldn't help noticing, he said, how patient you were with little Missy there. And the mother goes, no, my little girl's name's Francine. I'm Missy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for that bottle. That bottle now, buddy.
Took a while for that to get through, but okay.
A bottle.
This mom traveled across the country to watch her only son get married and graduate from the Air Force on the exact same day. Thanks for coming, the son said. It means a lot. Well, of course I'd be here, the mom says. It's not every day a mom watches her son get his wings and have them clipped all in one day.
Oh.
So true. Oh, boy. 3 wise men visit Joseph and Mary in the stable to see the newborn son. The extremely tall wise man hits his head on the doorframe and says, Jesus Christ. Joseph looks at Mary and says, write that down. That's much better than Clyde. 2 boys are arguing, and the teacher enters the room. And she says, what are you 2 arguing about? And one boy says, we found a $10 bill and decided whoever tells the biggest lie gets to keep it. You 2 should be ashamed of yourselves, said the teacher. When I was your age, I didn't even know what a lie was. And the boys looked at each other and gave the teacher the $10 bill.
Can't beat that.
This young boy, he runs to the house, excitedly shows his mom a $50 bill he found in the park. Are you sure it was lost, his mother says. I'm absolutely positive. I even saw the guy looking for it, the kid says. And yeah. So this school teacher, she notices a student getting much better with numbers than he was just a few weeks earlier. Your counting has really improved, she told him after class. Thanks. My dad's going to be glad to hear that. He's been working on them with me every night and weekend, too. That's fantastic, the teacher says. So here's a quick quiz. What comes after 9? 10, the boy says. Right. And what comes after 10? The jack, the boy says. So this husband and wife, they're visiting the wife's family during the holidays. And her mother's a real stickler for her food intake. She'll only eat organic, fresh foods, and the husband is sent to the store with specific instructions on the type of foods he had to buy. Excuse me, the guy asked the grocer, are these vegetables sprayed with any harmful chemicals or pesticides that could kill a person? Oh, no, the grocer said, real proudly. Okay, says the man, I guess I'll have to do that part myself. So the 2nd grade teacher's given her daily grammar lesson. Tammy, she calls to this little girl in the front row, please use I in a sentence. I is, Tammy started, but she was immediately interrupted. No, Tammy, the teacher says. That's incorrect. You always say I am. All right, says Tammy. I am the letter that comes after H. During a dinner party, the host's 2 little children enter the dining room totally nude and walk slowly around the table. The parents are so embarrassed they pretend nothing's happening and they keep the conversation going. And the guests all cooperate and they continue as if nothing extraordinary is happening. And after going all the way around the room, the children leave. And then there's a moment of silence at the table during which one of the kids is heard saying in the background, you see, It is vanishing cream. His daddy confronts his young son in the backyard. I heard you skipped school today to go to the beach with your friends. That's a lie, the boy says. And I got the movie stub to prove it.
I told him so.
You know, kids left alone in the back seat can cause accidents, which is very ironic considering the accidents in the back seat can cause children. My dad's actually a manic depressive, which is really exciting about half of the time. Jindal, you got it. Two young boys, Bobby and Tommy. They're sharing a hospital room, and after getting to know each other a little bit, Bobby eventually asked Tommy, "Hey, what are you in here for anyhow?" "I'm getting my tonsils out," said Tommy, "and I'm a little worried." "Oh, don't you worry about it," Bobby says. "I had my tonsils out, and it wasn't so bad. I got to eat all the ice cream and Jell-O I wanted for 2 weeks." "Oh, yeah," says Tommy. "Well, that's not so bad. So, Bobby, how about you? What are you in here for?" "I'm getting a circumcision, whatever that is," Bobby says. "Oh, my God, not a circumcision. I got one of those when I was a baby, and I couldn't even walk for 2 years."